ATA Carnets are an incredible document. If used properly, they can save companies hundreds of thousands of dollars every year when they're expanding internationally. However, when hiccups happen in the Carnet process, they can cost that same company a lot of money. So the idea is, instead of doing something creative, call us. We can come up with the best solution, the best options. What can we be done at that stage in the process to avoid any further problems? Second, I have more advice. Second best advice, photographs, smartphone photos. Because the Carnet is still a physical document, we haven't moved into an electronic environment yet with ATA Carnets. If the physical document is lost, the proof of customs clearance and customs validation is lost. Best way for us to mitigate a claim is proof, and smartphone photos is sufficient proof. So every time that Carnet leaves customs, take a photo, and everybody has a phone in their hand, so there's no excuse.
That's great advice. I'm sure you've heard plenty of horror stories in your time in the industry. Can you share one or two of those?
Sure. So the reason I came up with the smartphone photo example was there's a TV show. You probably will deduce who they are when I tell the story. But basically, they rent camera equipment in LA. They obtained their Carnet. They presented it to LA Customs, got the Carnet validated, and then they went over to Germany. When they got to Germany, they entered on the Carnet, everything perfect. They raced across Europe filming the show. And when they got to France, they exited out of Charles de Gaulle, presented the Carnet to Charles de Gaulle Customs. Charles de Gaulle Customs validated the Carnet. They flew back in through JFK, back to the United States. US Customs stamped them back in. Everything's dandy, right? They know they've done it well. They've been doing Carnets since the beginning of time. They stop off for lunch somewhere, and the backpacks in the back of the car are stolen. Not the gear in the trunk, the backpacks. And inside the back were all the ATA Carnets. They thought, oh, we're brilliant. We've been doing this so long, we got everything stamped perfectly, no problem. They returned the gear to the rental house. What do rental houses do? Repassage it out, parcel it out into a different variety of groups and send it off with different producers. So the gear is all over the world now. 6 months later, a letter comes from German Customs. Hi, we have no proof that your goods have exited Germany. You owe us full duties, taxes, and penalties, close to $80,000. And they said, no, we promise you, we got it out. Okay, well, where's the stamp? Well, the thieves have the Carnet. So sadly, lots of lawyers involved. We tried to do the best we can to mitigate it as much as we could. They ended up having to pay the claim. That is one of my worst horror stories.